Welcome to Black and White Overnight. Game Show Network's salute to the bygone era of classic game shows, featuring some of your favorite stars of stage and screen.
From New York, here is I've Got a Secret, starring Steve Allen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to I've Got a Secret. And let's meet the members of our panel. First, there's Betsy Hummer. Next, Bill Cullen. And Bess Myerson. And Henry Morgan. There's nothing clever about that, but I thought it'd bring you in from the backyard, you know, if you've been goofing off. Anyway, may we have our first contestant? We'll get right to work. Would you gentlemen tell us your names, please, and where you're from?
My name is Ronald Gould, and I live in Garden City, Long Island.
My name is Arnold Goldberg, and I live in Brooklyn.
My name is Rolf Barnes, and I'm from Manhattan.
The panel, these gentlemen are, well, they deserve your applause, and they'll get it a little bit later, I'm sure, but they're better known as the New York Percussion Trio. They're a most unusual musical group, as you will hear in just a moment. They travel all over the country, giving over 200 concerts a year under the sponsorship of a non-profit organization called Young Audiences Incorporated, which is devoted to bringing live music to our schools. A fine idea, I think. So, gentlemen, would you let us hear now a sample of the kind of live music that you are bringing to our schools, okay?
Fine.
Fine. Here's some more of your sticks. And now, ladies and gentlemen and panel, the New York Percussion Trio playing the Ritual Fire Dance of the Fire. Here they are. Well, that's wonderful. That's what I really call live music. And now for an encore, believe it or not, panel, these gentlemen also have a secret for you to try to guess. But first, while we're getting ready to guess, maybe we can move the piano out of the way. And while we're doing that, would all of you please put your blindfolds on, because it's that kind of a secret.
Oh, dear.
And now, gentlemen, while that is being done, would you whisper the secret to me, and we'll show it at the same time to our audience. A bit more, I understand. Yes? Remarkable. Remarkable indeed. Well, panel, the clue to the New York Percussion Trio secret concerns something they do, and they'll show us, as a matter of fact, right now how they managed to do this while you're questioning them, because I still find it hard to believe. So we'll start the game now with Betsy Palmer.
Mr. Gould, Mr. Goldberg, and Mr. Barnes, are there any more than 3 of you on the stage at this point?
Outside of me, no, Betsy. No.
Just the 3. You're going to play more instruments, though.
No.
You're just going to are you just going to play 3 instruments?
I'll give you a little help. We're not going to play any instruments.
They're not going to play any instruments. Does this have anything to do with music?
Mm-hmm.
Are they playing?
$20 down. Bill Cullen?
Been a lot of things. A lot of things being moved. Are you moving your instruments off the stage, gentlemen?
Yes, we are moving the instruments.
You're going to need that room for something else. Is that the idea?
No, that isn't the idea.
You just want to get the instruments packed and ready to go when the show's over. The thing you fellas do, is it an athletic thing?
Is it athletic, gentlemen?
Yes, indeed. It's very athletic.
He meant that sardonically. Strictly speaking, no, Bill.
Oh, in the accepted sense of the word, no. Is it something that three fellows ordinarily wouldn't want to be seen doing?
Well, yes and no. It's nothing like that either. Bill, there's $40 down. Bess Myerson?
Well, I would imagine that with 200 concerts, did you say in a year?
Mm-hmm.
That they'd have to move very quickly. Are they working against time?
Oh, only in this particular instance, time is not the important factor.
Are they...
But you're in the right direction, Bess.
Yes, I wondered if they were packing their instruments to show how quickly they can pack them and clear them off the stage.
They are indeed packing them, but not to show how quickly they can pack them.
How...
Right direction, however, as I said. Bess, $60 down. Henry Morgan.
Well, is it are they demonstrating how small a space they can pack them in?
Yes, Henry, they are.
Am I finished?
You're almost to the finish line. And I'm sure had you had time, you would have just about made it. You may now naturally all take off your blindfolds, and you can see what the rest of us have been watching. Believe it or not, the fellas have cleaned out these 87,000 instruments here, packed them all up, ready to put into these two automobiles that you see on the stage. Isn't that something? As a matter of fact, though, only partly is the job done. So, gentlemen, you may continue actually loading the equipment into the cars. And may we have a little packing music, please? Norman, thank you. There they go. I'll get out of the way so you can see it actually happening. That Wilf is still Chamberlain top this. I think this could become very popular throughout show business. You read your notices and they're not too good, you can get out of town fast like this, you know? And for a finish, they put one car into the other car and they drive away. I'd like you to know that these two cars, when they came over here in a Cadillac, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope they got these cars free.
Only thing is, the guys themselves cannot get in the cars when they're finished.
Right.
They have a large team of oxen that drags the whole thing to the next town. No, I'm just kidding. Two of them can get into it, and the other guy stays in the glove compartment. There you are. One last question. What do you do about your own regular luggage?
Breathless. Well, part of it goes in the front of the one car, and we have a little left out here. They'll go right in here.
All right. I see. Well, thanks so much. Bon voyage. You will hope to see you at your next concert. Thank you very much. We'll be back in just a minute after this message. Now may we have our next contestant, please. Make yourself comfortable there, sir, and tell us your name and where you're from.
William Tainton, London, England.
Mr. Tainton, panel, and ladies and gentlemen, has come all the way from England to share his really unique secret with us. So, Mr. Tainton, if you'll whisper that secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to our audience. Remarkable. Clue to Mr. Tainton's secret concerns something he did, and I'll give you an added clue that he is the first man in history to do what he did. And we'll start the game with Bess.
That's quite a distinction, Mr. Tainton. Is this a physical thing rather than a mental one?
It's a little more physical than mental,
Yes,
I'd
I would
say.
yes.
Oh, is it, did you do it outdoors?
No,
You did it in your home?
no.
Would it help us to know where you did it?
We could do, yes.
Mm-hmm. Not geographically.
No, but in a specific kind of building.
Not particularly, no.
No. In your office.
No.
Is it a hobby of yours?
Wasn't then.
It wasn't then.
$20 down. Henry?
I'd like to go back to where we were when you said it was necessary to know what kind of room or enclosure you did it in.
It would help you.
Yes, almost anything would so far. Was it a large area?
Very small, actually.
And is that part of the reason that you were noted for doing this, that it was such a small space?
No, I shouldn't say so, no.
Were you alone?
No.
Are the other people necessary, should I go in that direction?
Well, yes, yes.
$40 down. Yes, Betsy?
Was something mechanical involved?
Yes.
Did you do this on land?
Yes.
Would the mechanical object have wheels?
No.
Was it something when we think of as a mode of transportation?
No.
$60 down. This is a very tough secret, Bill.
I'm going to go back for the building again. Was it a public building, sir?
No.
It wasn't public. It had to be private, but that doesn't give me much, does it?
No, it doesn't help you much.
It was not a home.
No, no.
A non-public building which is not a home, which it takes a heap of living to make a palace. Yes. Well, a palace is a home. It's better than most.
No.
A castle?
Well, as I said, this was an extremely tough secret to guess. This is William Tainton's second appearance on television, because his first appearance was what we in the television industry call a television first. Literally, Mr. Tainton is the first person ever to appear on television. You remember the Bill Tainton show, don't you, Henry?
Yes.
That was Eloise McElhone show and all that thing. No, seriously, this historic event took place in England back in 1925, and it raises a very interesting point, because if you ask the average person who invented the telephone or the steamboat or the cotton gin, you get an immediate answer, Don Amici, from people trying to be funny. But I don't think that more than a handful of people know the name of the inventor who really transmitted the first television picture. Do any of our panelists actually know it? I don't mean about guessing. Do you really know? I didn't until this afternoon. He was a Scotsman named John L. Baird, J.L. Baird, the first man to transmit television pictures successfully. We're going to show you a picture of him in just a moment. Mr. Tainton, how did Mr. Baird happen to select you as his, first subject?
Well, I was an office boy working on the floor below Baird, who was a wild inventor and had a laboratory.
A wild inventor?
Wild, yes, inventor. That had a laboratory that nobody could understand or understood. And Mr. Baird offered me £5 to pose in front of his new device. And I accepted that offer and became the first person to be seen by television.
I don't suppose you had any idea of how important that was at the time, did you?
No.
We have, as I said, this a picture here of Mr. Baird and his first television transmitter, which took 3 years to develop even to this very primitive state. I think we have one other picture here. This is a picture, the original photograph, I should say, of the original television picture. Some of my sets still look like that once in a while. But they only had 30 lines for these pictures. And it's good that Mr. Baird is receiving the public attention that he certainly deserves, and we thank you, sir, for telling us this fascinating story and for visiting us tonight. Thank you very much. We'll meet our special guest, Frank Gorshin, again in just a moment, but now this message. We have the panel set up here on 4 bar stools. You want the next line, Bill?
Yeah. Like home.
That's it. And as long as they're comfortable, then it's time to meet our special guest for the evening. He's the brilliant young comedy impressionist who's fast becoming an equally brilliant and clever dramatic actor on television. And he's appearing in a lot of great movies, such movies as That Darn Cat, and a new one called That Rotten Dog. And if those are a hit, he's going to make That Stinking Skunk, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, he's in his new movie called Cry for Vengeance, a very talented Frank Gorshin. Oh, dear.
That's funny. My stinking skunk?
Don't tell Mr. Disney I said that, anyway. Now, you know what I think is the most interesting thing of all about your impersonations, Frank? You are great. Everybody knows that.
Thanks.
But there are a lot of people who can do voices. You have a lot of competition. But very few of the impersonators can look like the people they are imitating. So I thought it would be interesting if you kind of develop that theory for our panel.
Well, let me see. Basically, first of all, I'm an actor, you know, so I use my face a lot. So I think that any performer, any actor can do impressions if he puts his face to it, puts his mind to it.
I see, or his mind to his face, or whatever. Betsy, have you ever tried to imitate anybody?
Well, I kind of do Jack Leonard every now and now, and I say, how you find? All right, though? All right, all right. No, you never succeed.
Bill, do you do anybody? I don't mean good, even, you know, medium or bad or anything.
I hadn't up to now, but I have a remarkable idea.
What's that?
I like to do Jack Leonard, too.
Bess, do you have a repertoire of this kind? Oh, you have
Can I use props?
Sure.
Because I'm very bad at it. Oh, thank you. Peter. Peter. Peter?
That's wonderful. Well, Henry?
Oh, mine is sort of ridiculous. Yes, I'll sign. It's John Hancock. I do.
I think you have some promising raw material here.
Oh, very raw.
I think they can
Painful.
meet the challenge without any trouble.
Yes. Well, now, here's the problem. I have some cards here, unless I'm wearing the wrong suit. No, it's the right suit, and they're the cards. And I have written on them the name...
wrong cards, the right suit.
Whatever. Anyway, the names of famous people here, and I'd like you, each of you, as I show you these cards, to try to imitate the person, but with no dialogue, no speech at all, just facial expressions, bodily mannerisms, that sort of thing. And after you try it yourself, then Frank will give you a few added pointers, and we'll see if we can, the rest of us can guess who's doing what. So, Betsy, would you step right over here, dear, where we can get good pictures of you. And we're going to ask the rest of the panel to turn around. Don't look at the TV screens or the cards over there. Now, here's the first
You
one.
spoil my image?
Don't say a word so the panel can hear you there, but just try to look like that person. A very famous person.
Wait a minute, maybe I better sit over there.
No, I think that's very good, Betsy. Okay,
That's good, all right.
You don't have to tell her anything, right, Frank?
No, I don't think
okay,
so,
panel, you
except,
can turn around.
Wait, now. He says accept now. He may
Accept.
be able to show
No,
me
it's not. I really shouldn't. No, it's just some minor thing.
All right, turn around
Turn
again.
around again.
Okay.
Just raise your eyebrows, that's all.
Like what?
I mean, do what you did and just raise your eyebrows and look down your nose.
Okay, pal, turn around and tell us who is Betsy doing?
Charles Lawton.
Charles Lawton. That's not a bad guess.
Do it again.
Sidney Greenstreet.
Not Sidney Greenstreet.
Watch, look, I'll give you the other view.
You're going to get Fat Jack Leonard again if you do that, I'll tell you.
Henry VIII.
Oh, come on.
Henry IX. Am I close?
Are you a male or female?
What is it?
Am I a
Actually
male
in the
or
right
female?
neighborhood.
You never saw a girl look like this. How'd you keep that
I don't know. I thought maybe today was...
Look, now what is this?
Who else could it be?
All right, I'll tell you, the panel didn't guess, so
You're kidding. You don't know?
see if you can guess when Frank does it. Now,
All right,
Frank,
wait a minute. They might not guess. Then I'm in real trouble.
That's all right. Try it.
Oh, you're walking.
Alfred Hitchcock. There you go.
I was doing Sidney Greenstreet.
I'm sorry. Bill, you step over here, too, if you would. And now the panel, the other panelists, turn around, please. Look the other way. Here is your name. We'll show it at the same time to our folks at home and watching in the studio.
Yeah, a lot of teeth.
No dialogue, just the physical...
Should I take my glasses off?
You might be a good
I'd say you
idea.
should
Yeah,
remove your
remove
glasses.
the glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to hold them for you?
Plus, we could do them with glasses. You see me? Dumbfounded. Like, first of all, dumbfounded.
Put a blank, yeah.
Blank. Now tilt your head off to the side, like that, yeah. Not... Without opening up your mouth or without opening your mouth or closing it, show as much teeth as you possibly can.
Lots of teeth.
Lots of teeth, but open your mouth. Leave it like it was. That's it.
That's good.
Show as much teeth as you can.
Okay, Tyler, turn around.
Do it for them.
Now, there's the face. Give it again. Hit him with it, yeah. Lots of teeth. Who's he doing? Anybody know?
Al Jolson.
Not Al Jordan.
Let's see.
Mrs. Hitchcock. No, not Mrs.
No, wait. Do it again. What are you doing?
Let's try this one.
Dinah Shore.
No. Okay, you can't get to the Bill does it. Now let's see if you can get it if Frank Gorshin does it. See if we can get Frank going. Okay, Frank. No, come on.
James Cagney.
Burt Lancaster. Don't want to see my Burt? Burt Lancaster, yeah. Don't say it like that. All right, now it's Bess's turn.
I've seen you do that much better. I really have.
It's a very sweet sentiment, Betsy. The money isn't good here, Frank, but you get a lot of insults. Okay, now, you turn away, panel, if you would. And stay turned away, too, now that I think... No.
Oh, no.
Here's your assignment. This is very tough, Bess, but I'm sure you can do it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure I can, too.
Do without any help. Got a feeling she can do without any help. That's good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, lean forward from your waist up. As far as you can. Put your elbows in at your sides with your hands out in front of you. Now bite down on your lower lip. Wrinkle your nose. Wrinkle your nose.
Wrinkle my nose?
Oh, I mean, but leave your teeth on your lip. Wrinkle your nose. And think of pain.
Oh, I saw him in that job.
All right?
Yeah. Okay, panel.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, panel. Don't let me see you.
Wrinkle your nose.
Now, here's Bess.
Lassie.
Now we're even.
All right.
Now, Betsy.
Okay. All right.
Walter Brennan.
James Cagney.
James Cagney. Very good. Thank you, man. Walter Brennan does that. Henry?
No, I thought... No, you were very good.
Oh, Dirty Raj.
Oh, yeah.
There, yes.
There's Cagney. No. Okay, turn away, pal. Henry, here's your assignment. There's the name. We'll let the folks at home see what it is. Do your best, Henry.
All right. Can I one gesture, right? I could. They'll know. I'll do one gesture.
Oh, okay.
You all set already?
Yep.
Okay, turn around, panel. Henry's all ready for you.
Mickey Rooney.
Not Mickey Rooney.
I say do it again.
Do the
I'm not
job.
going to do it again.
Can I help a little?
Wallace Beery.
Is that it?
Well, he was always scratchy.
Lovable Marie Dressler.
And I trusted you.
Why don't you let him help
Try it
you?
once more.
Do it again.
Hey,
Oh, that's better, yeah. That's good.
Jackie Coogan is the kid.
All right, here's Frank. See if you can get it when Frank Gorshin does it. Frank?
What are you talking about?
Oh, Marlon Brando.
Got any more time?
do it with no words.
Do it with no words, yeah.
Do one for us. Do
Yeah,
it.
just do one yourself. We
It's a
just
great
have
parlor
just time
game.
for that.
Which one do you want?
Anyway.
Anyone you like
A
to do.
new one that we don't know.
Right. We'll guess. This time we really will.
Oh, we don't have any more time.
Wait a minute. Let me do a one that they don't know, all right?
All right, real quick.
We have time?
Just a few seconds. Go ahead. Richard Widmark.
Oh,
There you
Richard
go.
Widmark.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
No, you didn't. Hey, Frank, you've taught us something. I don't know what it is, but we'll never try it again. No, it was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. Frank Gorshin.
Oh, you're really
Thank you.
good.
We'll be back here in just... Oh, they just told me we don't even have time to say goodnight. So good morning, everybody. Good morning, Charlie.